It may sound a little crazy, but I'm gonna throw in a little bit of makeup to go next door to the pool. Girl things, you know what I mean? I'm only gonna use these 4 colors. I might not even use my illuminator. Bronzer, foundation color, and a cheek color just to even everything out. I have like weird red stuff going on. Always all of my veining and discoloration and redness in certain areas, my melasma. So I just wanna use those right there and my blend brush really, really lightly. If you don't know, this is called SEINT makeup, SEINT foundation. It's all in one, compact, and literally like everything you could ever need for your face. You can put in any size compact. There are all different sizes. So I'm gonna use a little bit of my bronzer here. What's neat about the bronzer is it doesn't give you any coverage, not so much coverage. It doesn't, what am I looking for here? It doesn't create a layer of makeup. It is very translucent. That's what I was trying to say. So I'm gonna put a little bit of bronzer so it looks like I have a little tan going on right up here. Do you see how I left it nice and bright though, right in the center? Because when we get tan, naturally, we're a little bit brighter right there. So we bronze just above each eye, and I like to connect it right here because this top part of our forehead, it grabs a lot of sun when our forehead is out in the open. So just above each eye, connecting it up there. And then we bring our bronzer kind of down this way because when we tan naturally in the sun, we tan on this upper part. And then I'm gonna take my bronzer just the whole way down my cheek to kind of mask some of my, you can see my melasma there. That is not contour. I don't have any makeup on my face. That is my melasma. So I'm just gonna kind of darken this area of my cheek. And I'm gonna come down this way with my bronzer. But no one's gonna know that I have makeup on except for me because again, there's no real coverage with this. It's just more like color correcting or a little bit of extra warmth. So a little bit down here too. The rest of me is very tan. So I can add this bronzer all over here and it's gonna look natural because it just matches in with everything else. And a little bit back here too. All right, so now we do the other side. I did above my eye and we bring that down in that C shape. And if you want to do that, like if you want to color correct that spot, then all you do is take your foundation color and just dot that right there. I'm going to show you how to do that. But I'm darkening all down here. And then you can even go like this because when we get tan, naturally, we get tan like that. And see? And we always stay bright right around our eyes. So I'm tanning there. And I'm gonna go around here just a little bit because if not, then this stands out. When we do our makeup and we're brighter in here and we're brighter under here, and then we brighten like this whole area, it literally, in pictures, you notice it mostly, we have, and I've done it, we have like this circle and it makes me look like a monkey personally, and I don't love that. So what I'll do is I will bronze around here, and then sometimes I will brighten just my chin, just underneath of my crease right there. All right, so we're bronzed, and then I'm gonna use my cheek color just a little bit, just to add some back in, because when we contour, when we highlight, meaning when we apply our foundation, our concealer, it washes away like our natural flush to our cheeks, and we need to have a flush because we naturally do have color to our cheeks. So we're gonna add that back in. That helps us be multi-dimensional. And then this is my foundation color. And this I'm gonna just use kind of sparingly. I'm gonna touch a little bit under here. It's gonna give me just a little bit of coverage, teeny tiny bit, just to even out. It has an orange undertone. This is mango. You just saw my huge eyeball in my reflection of my mirror there. I'm gonna do my eye. And it really does go in and it just gets rid of the pinks and the blues and the purples because it has orange. So it's opposite on the color wheel from like blue and green. So it's gonna cancel that out. But again, because we're doing this so lightly with this really light blend brush, no one's gonna know. It's okay to go to the pool with a little bit of makeup because some of us need some color correction going on. Use this here. And I'm gonna keep on just kind of dabbing it and stamping it on like that and pulling it around. After 35, we do not wanna take our makeup and wipe it on because most of us have a whole lot of creasing going on 35 and above. And what that does is it just kind of wipes your makeup over top of your wrinkles, and it isn't getting them into your wrinkles. So your wrinkles can be more enhanced if you are wiping your makeup on instead of stippling like I'm doing right now, just stippling, stamping, and kind of moving it around. I'm going to brighten just a little bit here and a little bit right there. Now I'm not doing any contouring. I just use my bronzer, and bronzer and contour are different. They are two different products. Contour is cool and is going to give you a shadowed look. Bronzer is warm, meaning it has yellow undertones to make you look sun-kissed and warm you up. So I feel like a fudge just went in my nose, and I'm going to use a little bit more bronzer right here. And right now what I'm doing is I'm just evening out my sides. But you can still see all of my skin through there. It looks like my skin. It looks like a second skin. I don't want to look like I have makeup on, and we can do that. This makeup is no makeup if you want it to be, or it's a full face of glam, gorgeous makeup if you want it to be. It all comes down to the brush that you use. So when you get color matched, make sure that you tell me or whoever your artist is that like how much coverage you are looking for. So I'm just using what's left of my brush, doing a little tap and tap-roo here and there, and making sure I'm getting rid of my redness. And that's it. I am so glowy that I'm not even going to use my illuminator, because I did my skincare beforehand because we went hiking. I wanted to wash that off my face, and I moisturized. So that gives me that natural illumination. And then this will make you glow like crazy, and it's gonna make your makeup not go anywhere. So you can spray yourself, you can douse yourself like that, your makeup's gonna stay. Or if you don't like the dewy look, I mean, this is wet, it's gonna dry. But if you don't like the shiny look, you can take your setting powder, you can do this, fluff it all over your makeup. You wanna use a loose thing. You can use your spoolie. If you have a spoolie, you can loosen up the powder, since it's a set powder, and it's a pressed powder. And then you can use your brush that I just dropped and then just fluff it all over. Your makeup isn't going to go anywhere. Or you can spray your setting powder on, and then you can take your beauty blender and go like this, and it's just going to finish pressing out your makeup a little bit to give it the most airbrushed finish. It is, I can't stress it enough how good it is. Now, right now, since I'm doing really minimal makeup, it's not going to give it that much of an airbrush finish because there really isn't makeup to push around. But it just kind of helped set it and press it and melt it all together. And that's my pool makeup. That was 3 colors. That's it. So make sure you get a color match. Go to the link in my bio. If you don't follow me, because we're talking about mature skin tips all the time. And I've been talking a lot lately about our summer skin and summer skincare and what to do, because our color is changing so rapidly, because we're at the pool one day and then it rains for 2 days and our color is always changing. So I can help you make sure that you have different colors in your palette to make sure you always can match what your skin is doing. All right, we're gonna eat, we're going swimming. I hope you are too. I'll see you tomorrow.